wait, look at the house. Look at the house. Look at the boat. Where's the boat? Look at the boat, guys. Look at the boat.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the biggest video I've made yet. So just to refresh our memory, we started off as this very blocky game with kind of flat environment and textures. It was point and click. It was heavily inspired by old school RuneScape. Now, you know that we've moved to WASD and we've been working a lot on improving the quality of the in-game assets and whatnot. So let me just show you that Duskmere is now fully HD with texture shading, proper LOD, proper occlusion culling, proper models, like just actual well-made models. So yeah, let's dive into the live server and show you what we've been working on. I've been fighting a lot of optimization issues from, I guess, the end of last week, since we started working hard on upgrading the graphics. Now, I've been waiting to make this video so that the improvements have been implemented to the performance. And boy, look at that. How smooth we've just logged into the game. You're going to notice a lot of different things. You're going to notice we have a player. This guy's the highest level on the server, and he discovered the game from YouTube, and he's playing every day. Crazy. Shout out to Chameleon. Yeah, so we have a lot of different houses. But like, what's the point of these houses? Well, we actually have villagers who have jobs. So we've got these little lumberjacks. We've got Bram and Alder over there. They live in these houses, and during the day, they go out and they do stuff. Pretty cool. Now this is a big one. We actually have mounts. We got a horse, and it's got a pretty cool model. It could probably do with a little bit of love. It's not terrible, and yeah, it's got a texture. It's smooth, but now you can just get from A to B on your horse. Costs 1,000 gold. But yeah, look at the trees. They've updated the leaves so they're different colors. Added this nice texture to the bark and the stump. Just making this game feel more alive. And I'm not sure if you saw in the last video, but we've made a lot of improvements to the terrain. So it's not so one-dimensional now. It's got lots of different peaks, and it's very smooth compared to how it was before. Before it was just kind of like one block stacks going up into the sky, and now it's more kind of like more real mountains. I think it still needs a bit of work, but I think that content is the biggest thing to work on now. The statue has a new model. It's got some glowing eyes to make it feel a little bit more evil, mischievous. We have some allotments here for the community. We have a training area. And yeah, okay, so I don't know if you've seen the new bank, but we got a new bank model. There's been some updates to the actual functionality in the bank now.
Welcome to the Bank of Duskmere.
Speak to Hosam
Every
and
coin
access my
keeps
bank account. Yeah, so if you shift click, you can bank all. So I can bank all my berries, all my beers, all my coins. Very cool. And it works better on mobile too, from my understanding. We can go over here. We have the weapon shop selling some weapons. Surprise, surprise. And we have the tavern. I think you've seen the tavern, but yeah, you can buy your wines, beers, breads. Yeah, let me show you where to get the horse, because everyone's going to want a horse, I guess. Stables are at the back, the north gate. Actually, it's the south gate. I don't know why it's called the north gate stables. I think that maybe I don't know how to read a compass. So yeah, you're going to come over to the stable master. He's going to sell a horse. Let me just demonstrate how that will look. I need to give myself some coins. Give coins 1,000. Yeah, let me just give myself some coins and buy a horse. So when you buy a horse, you're technically kind of borrowing it. So you'll see that I wear it. Once equipped, the white horse will last for 4 hours. And you can see on the left, this horse has 3 hours and 12 minutes left. Any changes to the swamp worth talking about? I'm not sure, but we now have a light ring. A light ring is essentially going to help you navigate through areas of the map that are a little bit too dark to explore. Still need to figure out what causes this lag when you sometimes enter a new zone. I'm not sure if it's just me or because I'm recording or whatever. But let's just get in here. Usually the swamp is the highest performing place, but this also could just be affecting me. I've had a lot of performance issues that haven't been affecting other players, which is just very strange because I have a very strong PC. I've got like a 5090 graphics card. I've got like the top of the range Ryzen CPU, and I've got 64 gigs of RAM. So I don't know why. Looks like I've just kind of lagged completely. Okay. Yeah, so I equipped the light ring. Okay, yeah, not sure what happened there, but I did lag out. But as you can see, I've got the light ring equipped. And it's lighting up the darkness around me. So at nighttime, when you're in a dark environment like the swamp or the forest, it's very useful. But that is that. We have some new smithing content. Actually, let me just pull up the Devlog and go over some of the new stuff so that I can just speak over it. Yeah, we have some item rarities. We have some smithing updates. Let's look at all that has occurred over the past, I guess, it's been a whole week, I think, of just absolute nailing the basics in terms of UI, UX, performance, and quality. Yeah, so here's the smelting UI. Very cool, looks very good. You can find some iron ores now, somewhere in the swamp. Yeah, so basically you have a chance of rolling some rare items, and they have different colors. Light ring, pond side. There's been some music changes. Composed some new music as well. But yeah, I think that that's most of it. Actually, that's not most of it. We've also reworked the combat system because of point and click and not being able to move around was really kind of average. So let me show you that. Okay, let's go into the cave and show you the new combat system. I'm going into the cave because I know it doesn't lag for me personally. This is not a representative of what you're going to experience in the game. It seems to be affecting me only. And at the stage, I just have no idea what's causing it. So yeah, you'll see that my Chrome just goes unresponsive. It happens locally as well, but no one else seems to have that issue except for me. So anyone who thinks they could know what it is, maybe it's a cache folder or something that I need to delete. Could be that, but I need to figure it out. Something is not normal. Okay, in the cave. Now, let's show you me killing the boss in here. Let me just give myself some food. Give cooked fish 10. That might not be enough, but let's see. You also notice that the armor now has a metallic effect, so it reflects things properly and it has like a metal-ish feeling. Also, lava now flows kind of properly. You'll see that it flows all the way down under the bridge thingy, and yeah. Okay, so the new combat, you're going to see at the bottom, we got hotkeys here, like World of Warcraft, which is skills. And I need to fix this because this is annoying. You can only just like, I'll just attack him and it'll path there. Okay, so we're going to attack. So we have, this is the basic attack. Then we have the heavy strike. Boom, miss. And then we have the quick strike. But yeah, basically just a new combat system. You can now move in combat like World of Warcraft. You can jump in combat. And all of that won't interrupt your actual attack. So let's just kill the boss. and I've also we moved away from hit splats in favor of a number-based damage announcement system. I don't want to really be fighting you, Mr. Skeleton. Why has he got involved? This is a 1v1. Okay. Well, let's see what we got. Did we get a drop? Go away. Obviously, there's a lot that needs to be worked on with combat, and that's actually my priority now that we have the performance issues kind of ironed out. So I got an iron med helm, some coins, some bones, some more coins, some more bones. Okay, yeah, now that we have the optimizations kind of figured out and working, I'm going to be reworking the leveling system so that currently it's a bit confusing to a lot of people. They don't really know RuneScape and this leveling system. So we're gonna be moving away from a purely an attack level based system, and we're gonna move more towards like a combat level / player level, which makes a bit more sense, like World of Warcraft. So you're probably gonna have an XP bar at the bottom of your screen, and you're gonna get experience for killing monsters rather than hitting monsters like we currently have. So this is a lot of work that's coming my way. And then we're going to look at skill trees. So we want everyone to have a different experience based on how they want to play the game. That means that they can have talents for leveling up and getting points that they can then use in a talent tree where they can unlock certain buffs, unlock certain PvE or PvP orientated spells or special abilities, basically. So yeah, I think that there's a lot of work to be done there, and it's probably going to lead me down the rabbit hole of magic and ranged attacks and a whole lot of interesting developments that we haven't even started yet. But guys, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to open my YouTube quickly and show you what the game used to look like.
Try not to.
So this was the first video that I released on my channel. We already had a nice little dialogue trees and whatnot, but if you look at the graphics, let me show you. So I'm going to go to exactly where that place is in the game and show you. Yeah. So remember, look at this. And look at this. Look at this, guys. Look at that difference. Look at that difference. Absolute night and day. How different that is. Look at how the camera works so strange. Look at the trees. Look at how he walks around. It's like he's I don't know. It's ugly. Look at the house. Look at the house. Look at the boat. Where's the boat? Look at the boat, guys. Look at the boat. Okay, now you kind of just get an idea of how much we've improved everything in a short space of time. Look at the terrain and everything. This is a project that I am dedicated to. This isn't just some guy on X engagement farming, watch this video and pay me. This is, I've always wanted to build a game, and I've got people helping me now. I've onboarded a developer called Skekor, who's amazing as well. He's been doing he actually worked on the mount system, and he's worked on some mobile changes, some optimizations on mobile. But we're hoping that 1 month from now, there's going to be enough content to basically push the game live. So we're going to so right now the server is hosted on a VPS based in Mumbai, and it's really cheap and cheerful. It does its job. We're also using SQLite as a database, and that's not ideal for the future. It's okay in the beginning. SQLite is powerful enough in the beginning, right? But we're going to be migrating everything to a professional setup on AWS. So we're going to get an EC2 instance. We're going to have a proper database, and we should notice a measurable impact on server performance. And yeah, in terms of client performance, I mean, things are great right now. Absolutely great. Except for my lag issues that you saw earlier. Things are absolutely amazing. Now, guys, really appreciate you guys who have joined the Discord. Sorry for saying guys so much, guys. appreciate all of you who have joined the Discord and shared your messages of kindness or who have commented on my videos. Please hit the subscribe button. Please hit the like button. And yeah.
Now, it's perfectly possible that I forgot to mention something in this video because there's just been so much that's been worked on over the past week or so, and my head is busted. I've been working a lot on this, especially on weekends. You know, what weekends like 15 hours a day. So, yeah, like I said, this is a long journey, and I'm having lots of fun. People who have started playing the game and testing it out, and some of my friends are having fun, and we are all really excited to bring you on this journey. So let's see. Hopefully 1 month from now, the game's going to be in a great state for a public launch event. The game's already been playable. You can click the link in the description, try it out yourself, join our Discord. Please join our Discord and send any feedback or suggestions or ideas, or if you've discovered something that you think might benefit us. Yeah, it's great to be back making a video because I really wanted to make this video like 3 days ago, but I was running into so many bugs that I started losing my mind a bit and just didn't want to switch the camera on. So we're back, and hopefully back with more almost daily updates again as we're going to move back to content creation. Thanks, guys, and see you in the next one.